Hello everyone, it is August 17th, the 17th day of my challenge where every day in August I go somewhere new in efforts to combat my agoraphobia. Technically, it is not August 17th, it is the next morning. And this is one of the few intros that I've had to film after the excursion because the plan for what we were gonna do changed. So let's get right into it. Today, we are going to CHARTREUSE MICROBUS Collective, which is a vintage store in Porter Square. I am going with a friend and we were gonna go somewhere else, but it was like 95 degrees outside and we'd have to walk there. We both just decided that we didn't feel like doing that. So this is where this new plan took shape. The collective was not on my original plan for Sunday, but that's okay because it ended up being way better. Before we go on the excursion and I show you what happened, we must talk about the excursion from yesterday. Yesterday, I traveled to Glass Ripples, which was a colorful and creative glassware store in Davis Square. It was also the Davis Square redemption episode, and it was redeemed. I had a lovely time. I ended up getting a cereal bowl, which was great. There was no public bathroom to my knowledge, but that was okay because I knew it was gonna be a really quick trip, do some retail therapy if I felt like it, and then come right back. I think for that, Glass Ripples is gonna go somewhere in the 11th or 12th spot. I don't have the rating up in front of me, but this is another excursion I would rate as fine. There essentially was no problems with anxiety, but it was hot. Man, the heat really makes you feel certain things. Now it's time for a tank top is from Target, shorts are from Old Navy, Berkeys, headscarf is TJ Maxx, earrings are some gold hoops with a little pearl. They were my grandmother's. Okay, let's go. As you might be able to tell, I did not just get back from CHARTREUSE MICROBUS Collective. It is the next day, and yesterday was wonderful. After the store, my friend and I, we got ice cream together. We popped into a candy store, which was another new place I hadn't been to. So technically yesterday was a two for one. The vintage store was right next to Michael's, so we stopped to get some craft supplies. And then we came back to my apartment and we made paper portraits of each other out of construction paper. Wait, I'll get mine because it's so cute. This is what my friend made of me. And then obviously I made one of her and she has that one. And it was so fun. We watched Glee, we hung out, we had snacks. That friend in particular is so supportive. This friend has been very honest to me about some of the anxieties that they have gone through themselves. And we are just able to understand each other because of what the other one has going on. So it really makes me feel even more comfortable to speak my mind freely to her about how I'm feeling. I think being together all day really re-energized me for this challenge. It also helped me not to feel so alone in what I'm struggling with. We both were talking about how, so many people have different struggles that others might not be able to easily relate to, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be taken as seriously as some other anxieties. I feel like that friendship in particular puts aside a lot of those anxieties in me, and I just feel so comfortable with her that I'm not worried about anything. So it was a great day. I think the plans, having them change because it was so hot, was a good thing. And I definitely think that the vintage store was nice, but I don't know, I'm just thinking more about my time with my friend than the actual store itself. So I'll have to think about where it should rank in the list because, I don't know, I just had a great day with my friend that I kind of forgot about the challenge. I think that's a good thing, I don't have too much more to add other than it's so important in my life, and I'm realizing this, to have those people where we focus on how many friends you have, and it's definitely not as important as the quality of relationships that you have. And what I have with this friend is a 10 out of 10, all day, every day. I think that's all for me for now, but I'll talk to you soon. Love ya, bye.